Oh my goodness, if you were drawn to this reading right now, this is absolutely not a coincidence. Wow, the energy coming through is so incredibly powerful, and I need you to listen very carefully to what Spirit is showing me about you and this person on your heart. This connection you have, this bond between you two, it's unlike anything else, and Spirit is making that so clear right now. Their heart, oh my, their heart is literally meant for you, and no matter what's happening right now, no matter how confusing things feel, this connection won't break. I'm Blue, and welcome back to Twin Soul Collective Guidance. Before we dive into what your person is feeling and what Spirit wants you to know, I just want to remind you to only take what resonates with you. Leave behind what doesn't align with your situation, because this is a collective reading and I'm tapping into the energy of those who are meant to hear this message right now. So take a deep breath with me, open your heart, and let's see what the cards are revealing about this beautiful yet complicated connection you're experiencing. Okay, so the first card that came out for this reading, and wow, it literally flew out of the deck, is the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness, do you see this? This is the soulmate card. This is the card of divine partnership and deep emotional connection. Spirit is showing me right from the beginning that what you have with this person is not ordinary. This is not just some casual connection or fleeting romance. No, no, no. This is something that was destined, something that was written in the stars before either of you even took your first breath in this lifetime. The Two of Cups is telling me that your souls recognized each other the moment you met. There was something that just clicked, wasn't there? Like you'd known them forever, like coming home to a place you didn't even know you'd been missing. And I'm getting so much emotion coming through with this card, because even though things might feel uncertain right now, even though there might be confusion or distance between you, that soul recognition, that deep bond, it hasn't gone anywhere. It can't go anywhere. This is the kind of connection that transcends the physical realm, that exists beyond what we can see and touch and understand with our logical minds. But here's what I'm picking up on, and okay, this is where things get really interesting. Your person, they feel this connection just as deeply as you do. Oh, wow. They absolutely do. But there's something happening here where they're struggling to express it, struggling to show you just how much you mean to them. I'm seeing that they've built these walls around their heart, these protective barriers that they've constructed over time because of past hurt, past disappointments, past moments where they opened up and got burned. So even though their heart is screaming your name, even though every fiber of their being knows that you're the one, there's this part of them that's terrified, absolutely terrified of being vulnerable, of letting you see just how much power you have over their emotions. And Spirit is saying that this is creating a situation where you're left wondering, left questioning, left feeling like maybe you're reading too much into things, or maybe this connection is one sided. But I need you to hear me when I say this: it is not one sided, not even close. The second card that came through, and oh my goodness, this energy is so intense, is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is where we need to talk about the trust issues that are present in this connection. Wow. The Seven of Swords is showing me that there has been some form of deception or withholding of truth in this situation. Now, I want to be very clear about what Spirit is showing me here, because this might not be outright lying in the traditional sense. What I'm seeing is more about emotional dishonesty, about your person not being fully transparent with you about what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what their intentions are. They've been hiding parts of themselves from you, keeping their true feelings locked away, and this has created an atmosphere of uncertainty and doubt. You've been picking up on this, haven't you? There's been this nagging feeling that something isn't quite adding up, that they're not telling you everything, that there's more going on beneath the surface than what they're showing you. And here's what's so fascinating about this: the Seven of Swords is also about strategy and self protection. Your person has been strategic about how much they reveal to you, how much they let you in. It's not because they don't care. Oh no, it's actually because they care too much. They're protecting themselves from the intensity of what they feel for you. Think about it. When you feel something so deeply, so powerfully, it can be absolutely terrifying. What if they open up completely and you reject them? What if they show you their whole heart and you decide it's not enough? What if they make themselves vulnerable and the connection doesn't work out the way they hope? These fears, these what ifs, they've been controlling your person's actions and causing them to hold back, to keep certain things from you, to not be as open and honest as they should be. But Spirit is showing me that this is causing more problems than it's solving. This withholding, this emotional unavailability, it's creating the very distance and mistrust that they're trying to avoid. I'm also picking up something really specific here, and wow, this is coming through so strongly. Your person may have been involved with someone else, or there may be third party energy around this connection. Okay, so if that's the case, Spirit wants you to know something incredibly important. That other person, that third party, they are absolutely nothing compared to you. They don't even register on the same level. Your person knows this, they feel this, and that connection or situation with someone else, it's empty, it's hollow, it doesn't feed their soul the way you do. The Seven of Swords can indicate sneaking around or not being fully forthcoming about other connections, and if this resonates with your situation, I need you to understand that it's not because that other person means something significant to them, it's because your person is confused. They're scared, they're running from the depth of what they feel for you by distracting themselves with something surface level and meaningless. The third card that Spirit brought forward is the King of Cups reversed, and oh my, this is so telling. Okay, so the King of Cups upright is all about emotional maturity, about being in touch with your feelings and expressing them in healthy ways. But reversed, we're seeing someone who is emotionally blocked, someone who is suppressing what they feel, someone who is struggling to be vulnerable and open with their heart. You know, this is your person right now. Wow, the energy here is so clear. They have incredibly deep feelings for you, feelings that run like an ocean, vast and powerful and all consuming. But they're keeping those feelings locked down, controlled, hidden beneath a calm exterior. To the outside world, they might seem cool and collected, maybe even indifferent or detached. But inside, oh my goodness, inside they are overwhelmed with emotion when it comes to you. Spirit is showing me that your person has this tough outer shell, this hard protective layer that they show to the world. They've learned to numb their emotions, to disconnect from their feelings as a survival mechanism. Maybe they grew up in an environment where showing emotion was seen as weakness, or maybe they've been hurt so many times that they decided it was safer to just shut down that part of themselves. But here's the beautiful part. Here's what makes this connection so special. With you, that shell starts to crack. With you, they can't maintain that emotional distance. You make them feel things they thought they'd buried forever. You make their heart soft in a way that both terrifies and excites them. I'm seeing this image of pink light surrounding their heart chakra when they think of you, when they're near you. It's like you activate something in them that no one else can touch, this tender, vulnerable place that exists only for you. But the King of Cups reversed is also showing me that your person doesn't quite know how to handle these feelings. They're not practiced at emotional intimacy, they're not comfortable with vulnerability, and so they're kind of fumbling through this, making mistakes, pulling back when they should be moving forward, hiding when they should be revealing. And I know this has been frustrating for you. Oh wow, I can feel your frustration in the energy here. It's like you can see glimpses of who they really are. You can feel the depth of the connection, but then they retreat, and you're left wondering if you imagined it all. But Spirit is saying you didn't imagine anything. What you felt was real. What you experienced was genuine, and your person is just learning. They're just figuring out how to love at this deeper level that you're calling them toward. Now, the fourth card, and okay, I actually gasped when this one came out because the energy just intensified so much, is the Lovers card. Oh my goodness, the Lovers. This is one of the most powerful cards in the entire tarot deck when it comes to romantic connections and soul partnerships. The Lovers card is telling me that this connection is divinely guided, that this is a union that the universe has orchestrated, that your souls made an agreement before this lifetime to find each other and experience this love together. Wow! Can you feel how significant that is? This isn't random, this isn't accidental. You were meant to cross paths with this person. You were meant to experience this connection, and no matter what obstacles or challenges arise, the universe is supporting this union. The Lover's card is also about choice, about making decisions from the heart, about choosing love even when it's scary or complicated or uncertain. And Spirit is showing me that your person is at a crossroads right now. They're having to make a choice about this connection, about whether to continue protecting themselves and playing it safe, or whether to take a leap of faith and fully invest in what you two could be together. And here's what I'm seeing: their heart has already made the choice, their soul already knows that you're the one, but their mind, their ego, their fear, these things are still trying to maintain control, still trying to convince them to be cautious, to hold back, to not risk getting hurt. But the presence of the Lover's card in this reading is so powerful because it's telling me that ultimately love wins. The choice has already been made on a soul level, and it's only a matter of time before their conscious mind catches up with what their heart has always known. I'm also getting with the Lover's card that the physical and energetic attraction between you two is off the charts. Oh wow, there's so much passion here, so much intensity. When you're together, it's like the rest of the world disappears, isn't it? It's just the two of you in this bubble of energy that no one else can penetrate. The chemistry is electric, the pull is magnetic, and this physical connection is actually a reflection of the deeper soul connection you share. But Spirit is also cautioning that this intense attraction can sometimes cloud judgment, can make it harder to see the situation clearly, can keep you bonded to someone even when the logical part of your mind is saying you should walk away. And I'm feeling that you've been aware of this, that you've been trying to step back and gain some clarity about whether this connection is healthy for you, whether it's going anywhere, whether the investment of your heart and energy is worth the uncertainty and the pain that's come with it. The fifth and final card that came through for this reading is the Four of Wands, and oh my, when I saw this card, I felt such a wave of hope and reassurance. The Four of Wands is the card of celebration, of homecoming, of building something stable and lasting together. This card is telling me that despite everything you've been through, despite the miscommunication and the trust issues and the emotional unavailability, there is a beautiful future possible for this connection. Wow, your person sees you as home. They see you as the place where they can finally rest, finally be themselves, finally let their guard down. No one else makes them feel as safe as you do. No one else makes them feel as loved, as accepted, as seen for who they truly are beneath all the armor and pretense. The Four of Wands is showing me that your person wants to build something real with you, something lasting, something that stands the test of time. They want to come home to you, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. They want to create a life with you, a partnership that's grounded and stable and filled with joy. But here's the thing: the Four of Wands requires foundation, requires both people to be willing to do the work, to communicate honestly, to show up authentically. And Spirit is saying that your person is learning how to do this. They're on a journey of growth right now, learning how to be vulnerable, learning how to express their feelings, learning how to love at the depth that this connection requires. It's not happening overnight, and I know that's been hard for you to witness, but it is happening. They are evolving, they are changing, and they're doing it because of you, because you've shown them what real love can feel like. Okay, so let me bring all of these cards together and show you what Spirit is really saying about this connection. Wow, the message is so clear. You and this person have a genuine soul connection, a bond that was formed before this lifetime and that will continue beyond it. The Two of Cups confirmed that this is not ordinary, this is destined, this is meant to be. But the Seven of Swords showed us that there have been issues with trust and transparency, that your person has been withholding their true feelings and perhaps hasn't been completely honest about certain situations or other connections. The King of Cups reversed revealed that your person is emotionally blocked, struggling to express the depth of what they feel for you, hiding behind a protective shell even though inside they're melting, they're soft, they're absolutely captivated by you. The Lover's card told us that this is a divinely guided union, that a choice is being made in favor of this love, and that the attraction and connection between you is powerful and significant. And finally, the Four of Wands promised us that there is a future here, that your person wants to build something lasting with you, that they see you as home and they want to invest in this connection for the long term. So, what does all of this mean for you right now? Oh my goodness, I feel like Spirit really wants to drive this home. This connection won't break. It can't break. No matter how much distance has been created, no matter how much confusion or hurt or misunderstanding has occurred, the bond between your souls remains intact. Your person's heart is meant for you, not for anyone else, not for that third party if there is one, not for the distractions or the maybes or the what ifs. Their heart recognizes you as its home, as its match, as its destiny, but they're on a journey right now, a journey of learning how to love openly, how to be vulnerable, how to tear down the walls they've built around their heart. And this journey takes time, it takes patience, it takes them confronting their fears and their past wounds and their protective mechanisms. I'm also hearing from Spirit that you need to trust your intuition about this connection. You've been receiving signs, haven't you? Maybe you keep seeing repetitive numbers. Maybe you dream about this person. Maybe you just have this knowing deep in your gut that this connection is special, even when everything on the surface seems complicated. Trust that knowing, trust what your soul is telling you. The mental realm, the logical mind, it can only understand so much about connections like this, but your soul knows the truth. Your soul remembers the agreement you made with this person before you came into this life. And while I'm not saying you should accept poor treatment or settle for breadcrumbs or ignore red flags, I am saying that if your heart is telling you to hold space for this connection, to remain open to the possibility, then honor that guidance. At the same time, and this is so important, Spirit is encouraging you to maintain your boundaries and your self respect throughout this process. The energy I'm picking up from you shows that you've been doing some stepping back lately, some reassessing, some gaining of clarity about what you will and won't accept in this connection. And that is so healthy, that is so necessary. Wow, I'm actually getting that your person needs to see that you're not going to wait forever, that you're not going to accept half hearted effort or emotional unavailability indefinitely. Your stepping back is actually serving as a wake up call for them, showing them what life feels like without your presence, without your energy, without your love. And that absence is forcing them to confront what they're losing, what they're risking by not being fully honest and present with you.